take to be a champion?
It takes to be a champion. It takes dedication and sincerity, and all champions have one thing in common: is that they love to perfect and they love to work on their craft.
How can I perfect my craft?
Study it. Study everything you need to know about your sport, and fine-tune your body and take your body to places that it's never been before. That's the only way you're gonna find out who your best is. And that's the only thing you can ask of yourself is to be the best you. You can't put your mind on beating somebody else until you beat the inner self.
Coach, how about, because in our case, in our country, we don't have sport education. So can we follow up like from YouTube channels and educational website and just try to copy and...
Look, in this day and age, those things are good. Those things are good for a purpose. It can get you started. But really, I'm from a different generation. We read books, we read magazines. I used to collect magazines, muscle magazines, kung fu magazines. You know, I really dug deep into the science of sports. And I think that's the thing in this generation, that's what you guys got to go back to. Copying and pasting and looking at those videos and just copying what you see. It's a start, but it's not really. Everybody's different and everybody needs special attention to certain things. And as you gain more intensive knowledge, you'll see what works best for you. So I say those things are good to start with, but I don't really believe in the copy and paste culture.
When can I share my educational sport and my experience? Is there a certain level, coach, or there is a certain stage?
Yes, there is. I always, guys that train with me, I always use this statement that I learned from religion, but it applies to everything, and that's al-ilmu qabla qawli wal-amal. And knowledge is something that you know. It's not something that you saw and you just learned it a little bit. Knowledge is something you really know it. You know it from A to Z. So once you know your body, your sport, the training that you need for your sport, then I could say at that particular time, that's when you can transfer the information to someone else. But you have to know first. It's not a guessing thing. And the thing is, something like sports science, it's so wide. There's a lot of things are not mutlaq, they're not locked. There are opinions, there are different manahij, there are different minhajes, there's different methodologies to training. There's not one specific way to train.
Okay, coach, what's the difference between a coach and a personal trainer and a trainer and a trainer partner?
Okay. A coach is a person who is going to guide and train a person into some kind of competition or some kind of competitive sport, whether it be team sport or individual sport. A personal trainer is a person who maybe went online or read a book, passed a course, got a certificate, and now he works in a gym as a personal trainer. I think a training partner is someone you just go to the gym with. You know, training partner is somebody that you train with. Usually a good training partner is a person that's going to push you. You know, a person that's going to push you. You guys are going to do the same training. You're going to do the same body part, and you use each other to motivate each other. Not only to get in the gym, to eat healthy, to sleep right, and to push yourself, go all the way to the max in the gym.
Okay, coach, how can we shock the body with different type of training? Because nowadays people believes in like international schedules for body parts, like first day is chest and biceps, the next day is back and triceps, I believe, then shoulders and triceps, then legs. So everybody is like stick with those schedule and they think it's the best.
Well, look, you know, there's something out there for everybody. Some people who've never done anything in their life and they just start working out, those uniform programs are good for them because they're not used to doing anything. So to have them on a fixed schedule, it works for them. Whereas an athlete An athlete is addressing the needs of his body. An athlete is addressing the needs of his sport or his competition or his championship. So those trying to workouts, you have to really make the workout fit for the person and fit for the need of the moment. So you always got to change it up. If you're an athlete, you got to change your workouts. Some days you're going to be doing on muscle endurance. Another day you're going to work on power. One other day you might work on speed. Another day you might work on reflexes. You always got to keep when you're in want to get to championship level. You got to train your body like an engine. It's got to be like a fine-tuned engine, ready to go at any moment.
Okay, coach. From your point of view, do you consider bodybuilding as a sport nowadays?
I say bodybuilding used to be a sport. It's a sport technically, but the guys that are in bodybuilding now, they're not athletes anymore. You look at the guys in the past, they were athletes. They could run, they could swim, they could jump, they could do anything. The guys of today, in my opinion, and I'm no disrespect to any of the bodybuilders, and there are some guys that are athletic, and they are, I would consider them an athlete. But the vast majority of them, they're just merely focused on the chemicalization of their body. It's not like in the past. I mean, you just go watch the old 70s movie Pumpin' Iron and just look how they work out. Who works out like that these days? Maybe guys that do performance training, maybe.
Coach, how can you fit your schedule between studying and weightlifting and doing any kind of sports?
A champion is not gonna make any excuses for himself. A champion is gonna find a way to get it done, and that's part of life. I mean, if you apply these principles to life, nobody's gonna push you along in life. Life is itself is competition. It's, when your family, your wife and your kids look at you and they're ready to eat or they need clothes or they need books, they're not gonna say, oh well, Malesh. No, they're not gonna do that. So you have to be a champion in life. You have to go out there and face the stresses of the world and win. Win in life. Win in anything and everything you do. And win, really, most importantly, win in your thought process. So balancing your schedule and all these things, it just comes with part of being a man, part of being a champion, part of being a complete woman. You just got to be a winner at all in all aspects of it. You have to think positively and go for gold every single time. People, don't forget to like, subscribe. We have some amazing videos coming up, featured guests. If you have any questions, you can DM me on Instagram or put it in the comment section. Thank you for watching. I love you all. Peace. Assalamu alaikum.